in Liverpool city centre, well, just outside the city centre, I would say. It's called Stanley Dock. There is a sign on the wall behind me. Don't know if I can capture that, I can't see it. This is the start of the Leeds and Liverpool Canal from the Liverpool side. So I'm going to cross the road, try not to get hit. Oh, it says it here. It says Leeds and Liverpool Canal. Nice plaque. And this is what's called Stanley Flight. This is like a staircase of locks that connects the Leeds and Liverpool Canal to the Stanley Dock. Can't see it operating now because I think it doesn't operate, it's only operating between April and October. But even by just walking around, you can see the impact of how the water rises. It's quite remarkable. So let's have a look. So from the bridge, it's a little bit down to where the first lock is. It's a bit narrow. I believe from the bridge there, you can actually see through to the other side. You can see it here, I suppose. And then there's a little bridge here that takes you to the other side. So coming from Stanley Dock, where I just started from, then this, you think this is the first lock, but it has the number 4 on it. So I suppose that could be that this is the 4th one, so they start counting from the other side. But I'll see if I can capture that. But here, the water is right next to me. So we can see the water level here. And I'm not sure how well it's going to show on the camera, but if I'll walk up, and then if I walk over, and there's the next lock. Yeah, that has the number 3 on it. I don't know if we can see that. But then that takes you to the next level. And then there's the next one. So it's not operating at the moment, I just read. But when it's operating, the boats go through it. And from here already you can see a huge difference in where the water is. You see on this side of the lock versus the other side of the lock. I don't know what the actual difference is. I can probably look that up. I wasn't too well prepared, to be honest, for this one. But the difference to the next lock seems to be even bigger. I'm standing almost level with the water now, and I'm going to walk up and then see if I can get an impression of where the water is. And it's quite steep, so the water here stays the same, and then just like before, it's the same thing, but this should be lock number 2. Yeah, and it is. We can see that. And we see that this is lock number 2. And we can see already the water in the next one. So we can see here how deep that is. And then actually you can't see it on this one because I think that's filling up. Let's see if I can catch that. The water dripping through, but here, can we see it? Let's check. So this is lock number 2, and here on the right we have the water level, and then here we see the water dripping through, and that's the water level. So quite a big difference they're making up here, where they would either raise the boats or lower the boats when the lock is in operation. Very interesting. Well, that's what I think anyway. Interesting. Maybe not to someone else. And there at number 1, you can see the water dripping through the locked doors as well. Does it give an impression of where the water is there and where it is over here. Huge difference. So I'm on the top of the first lock now, and behind me is the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, which I think is the start of the Leeds and Liverpool Canal. So I'm just going to walk along a little bit and then see what it looks like compared to where I normally walk, which is closer to home.